Guys, we survived another year. It's 2022. Hey, it's a new year, new me, and know what that means? We're gonna finally start going to the gym, get that pump in, work out, get all swole. But first, let's look at some anime that's coming out in the winter. Winter Anime 2022 is looking like it's going to be the season of sequels. Just scrolling down this list, it seems I'm seeing a lot of 2s here. And a wise weeb once said, if it's so good, why doesn't it have a season 2? Well, you're in luck, cause they actually do have season 2s, so they must be really good shows. Right? At least one show that we know is probably going to be really good is Attack on Titan. I mean, this is the final season, this is a big deal. I mean, about as big a deal as last winter, but you know, it's still a big deal. This show is such a big deal, I'll probably end up telling my kids about it. And then they'll call me an old zoomer, the animation's not as good as it is nowadays, and they close the door behind me. But hopefully they at least put it on their plan to watch list. There's not too much I can say about Attack on Titan, I just hope the ending turns out to be something that everyone wants. Or better yet, they just keep adding parts onto the final season, so every winter I'll have something to look forward to. As for this winter, the show I'm looking forward to the most has to be My Dress-Up Darling. And the darling in question, Marin Kitagawa, is already looking like she's gonna be waifu of this season, and I don't even know anything about this girl. But I do know that I love her. This show is looking like the basic weeb fantasy of having some girl actually acknowledge her presence as a human being. Who even cares about isekai anymore? Everyone knows that it's too unrealistic to get transported to a new world. We're just out there trying to find some love. But maybe love isn't your thing, you're more into video games such as the Mario franchise. And have you ever wondered what a show would just be like completely about the shrooms? Yeah, me neither. But what if I told you they were giant mushrooms, rust covering the planet everywhere, and there was explosions? See? Now I got your attention, this is what they do. And the show in question is known as Sabiku Bisco. It does have a strange premise, but it might actually work. I think the action is on par with a Michael Bay film, and the post-apocalyptic setting gives it an interesting appeal. And this is just another sad story of my boys trying to make it in a hard world, doing anything they can to do the right thing. But at least this time they got shrooms. You ever wanted to kiss your homie and it not be weird? And if you get changed into a girl and transported to a new world, are you still a man? At the end of the day, it's just boys being boys. I mean, sometimes you just do favors for the homie. So what am I even talking about? Well, there's a new show called Life of an Ordinary Guy Who Gets Reincarnated into a Total Fantasy Knockout. Great title, by the way. And what did you expect? Of course the world has magic in it, and they're super attracted to each other, but don't want to fall in love, because why not? So what could possibly go wrong? Speaking of being irresistible to each other, we got another great show called Love of Kill, which is about an assassin trying to find love. Man, these 90 Day Fiancés are really getting out of hand. I think the premise for the show is pretty good. 2 assassins just trying to find love in the world. Just an extreme version of Love is War, basically. I could see if the characters are interesting and the romance done between them is done well, the show should be pretty good. And since he's an assassin, you know the guy must be hiding some big secrets. Huh. His pee. Next up we got The Genius Prince Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt. Oh, debt. Every American college student's nightmare. It seems even in a fantasy world you can't escape it. And as my boy Ben Franklin once said, nothing in life is certain except for debt and taxes. So hopefully he bought the kingdom on a dip, and when he says it, he comes out with a bag and starts doing things that a real protagonist character would do. Like becoming the harem king. And speaking of harems, we got a good one that was supposed to air last season, but we'll throw it in anyways, cause why not? I can think of 2 good reasons on why The World's End Harem is gonna be a good show. One reason being that we can self-insert ourselves into the main character and act like every girl in the world would actually like us if we were the last man on earth. And the other good reason being, well, the fan service. Now you guys ready for this? We got the isekai of the season, the strongest sage with the weakest crest. Alright, let's go through the isekai checklist here. Okay, guy gets reincarnated, check. Has to overcome adversity because he's born at a low rank, check. He's actually super OP and beats everyone to no surprise to the viewer, check. Has at least 3 girls around him at all times, check. No, it's looking like a good isekai. And last but certainly not least, we gotta throw in Demon Slayer. I'm not really sure if this is a fall anime or winter, but it's airing during winter, and the good part is actually airing during winter in the entertainment district, so we're just gonna throw it in anyways. Now Demon Slayer is gonna be one of the best shows of the season. You knew that, I knew that, we're both gonna watch it. I can't wait to see Nezuko again, it's gonna be my favorite part. One thing I do always know about Demon Slayer is I think it's going to be that comfort food that I can always go back to and enjoy a good watch. So those are just some of my picks for the winter 2022 season. If you guys had any other ones that you're interested in, let me know in the comment section below, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!